What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Anime Review Cast. Today, I am not in my usual setup. I am, instead of being in my closet like I normally am, I am smack dab in the center of my room because my laptop screen is broken and I can't see shit. It still works. The laptop still works. I had to run down to Walmart to get like a mini HDMI to regular HDMI because my computer's weird. But like, I am working this shit. I'm good. So you can hear me. I've been out of commission for a week, but I can record now. Thank God I had money to buy this HDMI, to buy this mini HDMI to regular HDMI for $13. But thank God I was able to do that. But anyway, today we're reviewing my favorite anime of all time, Little Witch Academia. I've been trying to record this for a while. This is like my 5th attempt. This is the only take I'm going to do, so if this sounds dumb, I don't really care. Because I've been trying to get this out for a while, and I have other things I need to be doing. Like, I need to finish Toradora, I need to watch this other show. I'm just doing shit. I'm out here. But anyway, let's get this started. The show starts off with a young Akko, who is the main character of the show, Asuko Kaguri, a young Akko attending a magic show held by the greatest entertainment witch of all time, Shiny Chariot. Now, Shiny Chariot comes out in a puff of smoke. Everyone in the crowd is amazed. She does all this really cool looking transformation magic, and out of the crowd she pulls like a whole bunch of these like magic Patronuses or something. I don't know. Out of the audience's bodies. It sounds weird, but don't worry about it. So that happens, and then out of nowhere, a giant monster comes out, and it's made of cubes. What is this? So Chariot pulls out her magic wand, this shiny rod. Still sounds weird. And then she says a spell. I can't remember what it. Notes Orphe Auden Fractore, I think it was. Notes Orphe Auden Fractore, Shiny Arc. Sorry, I can't get as loud as I normally do. Most people in the house right now, but anyway, she what the spell did was turn her magic wand into a bow and arrow, and then she shoots the bow and arrow at the monster, and then it implodes. It doesn't explode. Well, does it explode? I think it explodes too. Yeah, it explodes. Explodes. And Akko's just like, wow, it's so cool. And now she's determined to become a witch from that point on. I forgot to mention, the show's about witches. They go to school. This was going to be my pick for this is going to be my pick for Pride Month because they're so gay. They're so gay. I love my little gay witches. That's why they're best girls. They're all best girl. They are all queens. When Sailor Scouts is the best one, well, it's Makoto, but they are all queens. But anyway, snap back to reality. I mean present day. Sorry. Snap directly to present day, and Akko's trying to find the bus stop to Luna Nova. She asks the people around town, where's the bus stop to Luna Nova? Oh, I didn't mention this. First of all, this show looks amazing. It's made by my favorite animation studio, Studio Trigger, which they absolutely killed at this time. So many good spear frames, so much quality animation. They put so much attention to the colors. It's amazing. And also, the English dub is so good because Erica Mendez is Akko. If you see my impressions video, you know how I feel like Erica Mendez. She is beautiful. I love her so much. She's an amazing voice actress, and this is a mostly female cast. How do I articulate this? It's always nice to see female artists out there, because everyone knows that the world just needs more female representation. I'm not pandering, it's just true. But, Christ. Oh yeah, snap back to present day, there's the bus stop. Okay, so she goes around asking where the bus stop is, and, there's a beautiful voice. So, okay, what happened after that? Okay, so apparently there's no bus stop, so she's like, how am I ever gonna get to Luna Nova? And then she looks out into the distance and sees like a big old tree or something. Then she looks her pamphlet, where it's like, this is how you get to the school or some shit. I don't know. And then she sees the tree on her fucking, what's it called? On the pamphlet. Okay, so she goes, and so she goes to where the tree is, and on the way there, she meets this other witch. This witch is a main character. Her name is Susie Mambabaran. And she, at this point in time, she wants nothing to do with Akko, because why would you? But Akko keeps trying to strike up a conversation, and so Susie's trying to do like play some like magical pranks on her to get her to like stop hang around with her. So one thing she does is she goes for a handshake, and some snakes come off of her hand onto Akko, and Akko falls into a river because they were on a bridge. And then Susie just moves on, you know. And Akko picks herself back up, and she keeps walking. She keeps going to the bus stop or whatever. So eventually she makes it to the big old tree thing, and the three witches are talking. Two of them are important, the other one's not. The two talking are these two American witches, Hanna-Barbera, and just like Americans, they are assholes. I promised myself I was gonna make that joke, damn it, and it stayed in. But anyway, I concede my capture. There's definitely some echo. But anyway, so Hanna-Barbera are talking about there's a witch that's not from a witch's family coming into the school, and blah-de 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 blah, whatever. Okay. So Akko overhears this, and she tries to back away to avoid their gaze, and they're like, oh, so you're the one. And Akko, she asks, where's the bus stop to Luna Nova? And then they laugh because it's like, and then they're like, it's not a bus stop. The only way to get to Luna Nova is to fly on the ley line. So they hop on their brooms and they fly up the ley line thing. And apparently it's like a quick travel thing. I say quick travel. So they go through the thing, and Akko's like, I don't know how to fly a broom. And then out of nowhere, oh my god, it's best girl, Lotte Jansen. Lotte Jansen is adorable. I love her. So Akko, being the pouty little dope that she is, convinces, well, no, she doesn't convince, Lotte, decides to do it on her own. Lotte decides to let her ride on her broom so that she can get up there. And, so they're flying, and they're going through the ley line, and, like, Akko's having a tough time adjusting to the high speeds of the broom, right? What happened? And the broom suddenly starts bucking all over the place, literally, and they're getting jostled around it, and Lotte's like, "You don't have any salt on you, do you?" My first thought, whenever I heard that, was to make the joke about how salty Undertale fans are. Well, they're not salty, they're more toxic. Smash fans are salty. Also, just real quick, I'm not a huge fan of Undertale in the first place, so I mean, Undertale's really good, just don't get me wrong, but people hyped it up too much. I thought it was the greatest game of all time, when it's really just like a top 20 game. But it's really good. I do like it, but like not as much as other people do. But anyway, Akko, which I forgot to talk about. A lot of the different characters have different nationalities. Susie is Filipino. Lotte she's Scandinavian, and Akko is Japanese, and she has pickled plums on her. Which, if you don't know anything about how you pickle things, that involves salt. Well, it involves vinegar, which involves salt, but she had pickled plums, okay? And then she refuses to throw them off, and the broom is bucking all over the place. Let me shake my mic let me turn down my gain a little bit before I shake the mic. To simulate what it was like. Did you like that? You probably didn't like that. Oh god. But excuse me. Let me move into a more comfortable position. But fucking try to snap on my left hand. Okay, so while the broom is bucking around, Akko drops her most prized possession, her shiny chariot trading card, and she falls off the broom trying to catch it. So they both land. Well, actually, and some of Akko's stuff hit Susie in the face as she was traveling through the ley line as well, and they all fell through the ley line. They ended up in the Nocturne Forest, the Forbidden Forest. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that this show's pretty similar to Harry Potter, but like it's better than Harry Potter because it involves cute anime girls, which is actually my aesthetic. Delinquent and cute anime girls is my aesthetic. Blank, but an anime girl. But an anime girl is 4 words. But an anime girl is my aesthetic. But anyway, they land in the Forbidden Forest, and Lotte's like, we're not supposed to be here, blah 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 blah. Okay. And then they group up together, and Lotte's like, stand in the middle of the circle, and then she like pours a potion on some rope, and it creates a giant ball and stuff. So, hold on, let me. Okay, I moved. I'm good. Okay, so actually, I can not hold this, so you heard all of that. But, okay, so the rope turned into a giant ball, and Lotte was like, say these words. I think it was Kacho Kachera Harala or something like that. Utilize your diaphragm, which if you're doing the voice acting, do utilize your diaphragm. I'm not using my diaphragm right now. I'm just speaking normally due to the fact that this is supposed to be more chill, more laid back, and But if you want to become a voice actor or something, just remember to incorporate your diaphragm and shit. But so Akko does this. Ka-chow, ka-chow, hurrah! I'm not gonna do the yell since, like I said, I'm in the middle of my room. People can probably hear me. Let me think. Okay, so after she says ka-chow, ka-chow, hurrah, or whatever, and a giant like chicken thing came up. And apparently, what Susie told Akko to say was an insult to the chicken, because apparently he can understand that language. but it's probably Latin. Yeah, it probably was Latin. But what's it called? Latin. What happened? Fuck. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. It's so cool seeing shit like that on my audio capture. Okay, sorry, but apparently Susie was trying to use them as bait. So because Susie's a poison collector, she was using them as bait so she could pluck some of the chicken's feathers. So Akko and Lotte are trapped in the ball right now, and they're spinning the ball around, trying to run away from the chicken, while Susie is trying to pluck the chicken's tail feathers. And she finally grabs one, and the chicken turns around, looks at her, and decides to go after her. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, anything that the chicken breathes on turns to stone.
Not exactly like the coronavirus, but somewhat like that.
But now they're trying to, now they're all trying to get away from the chicken, and one of the teachers, Ursula, who actually, I'm not gonna lie, she had a pretty good performance in this episode. Well, she had a pretty good performance in the whole series, except for, like, probably young Chariot. But, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Ursula's also Chariot. Yeah, who cares? But anyway, I'm just gonna keep calling her Ursula, because I feel like Ursula fits more. I feel like Ursula more than Chariot. But, what happened? Okay. Now I can't remember shit. Okay. But, so, Ursula's familiar. I can't remember the bird's name, but apparently it can sense that people are in the Forbidden Forest. So Ursula goes to go check up and see what's happening there. And while Akko and Lotte are running, the ball breaks eventually, and then they trip and fall. And Lotte scrapes her knee, which let me talk about this real quick. Wear pants, damn it. I don't care if you're trying to look more girly or whatever. Wear pants if you're going to be running around. You're going to scrape the hell out of your knees, damn it. Or at least a longer skirt, god damn you. All those Sukerbans have the right idea. But Lotte scrapes her knee and... No, wait, she sprains her ankle. She doesn't scrape her knee. I was thinking about scraping knees due to the fact that... I am annoyed by that. You know what else I'm also annoyed by? Sailor Moon and the gloves. The gloves with the nail polish, with the nails. Why did they do that? It seems like a waste of the animation budget at that point. They're like, it'll be simpler just to get rid of the nails and just have the gloves be put on first. Or just like start with like the headband as like a starting point for the animation. Like seriously, it makes zero sense. It just seems like a waste of budget. But anyway, I'm getting off point. I'm getting off track. But Akko is trying to carry Lotte with her so that she doesn't get more hurt. And it's like Shiny Chariot said, believing in myself is my magic. And then out of nowhere, poof. Shiny rod? The shiny rod? What? Okay, and okay, so of course Akko picks it up. But then they see Susie trying to dodge the chicken, and then Akko, being the brave little idiot that she is, it's like, hey, you big chicken, ka-chow, ka-chow, hurrah, blah, blah, blah. And then she runs. The chicken does something that launches them into the air. And then Ursula's like, say the words! Lotte, no, not Lotte, Ursula. Ursula is the one that said say the word. I don't know if I said that. But she's been there for a little bit, and she sees that she has a shiny rod. Which I'm not too ecstatic about that name. It's a weird name. And she's just like... say the words, notes, Orphe, Auden, Fractore, Shiny Arg, and Akko shoots. Apparently, she shoots a hole into space or whatever, which allows them to teleport themselves into the middle of the welcoming ceremony. And because they made it, they didn't get expelled. I forgot to mention that because I totally forgot about it too. And Akko was so happy about it. I didn't watch most of the Japanese version, but I know a little bit about the yay, yay, that shit. I love that. But they get in trouble somewhat, and they're like, since this is your first day, I'll allow you to. Since this is your first day, I'll allow you to get away with that. But any other thing, blah 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 blah. Who cares? But anyway, I forgot to mention all the witches are assigned to teams of 3, but the only 3 that we're going to be focusing on is Red Team, Green Team, and Diana, who is part of Blue Team. Seriously, that's the only person of note that we really care about. Hanna and Barbera, really, no one cares about them. If Hanna and Barbera are your favorite character, I think you took the wrong point from the show away. I think you took the wrong point away from this show, man. But anyway, Akko is assigned to Red Team because Gryffindor apparently assigned to Red Team with what's their names? Susie Lotte, yeah, that's I was going for a 4th member, even though I totally know who the 3 of them were. Christ. But anyway, they're signed to a team together, because yeah, of course you assign the troublemakers with the other troublemakers, yeah. but actually there is no but. That's the end of the first episode. That was a good episode. I really like the show a whole lot, but let me skip around a whole bunch. Okay, so Susie and Susie Land. Let's just let me give you my quick review about that. Susie and Susie Land is an amazing episode. It's all about basically the thing that happens in the episode is Susie is trying to create a potion that'll give her ultimate power so that she can go around the world and not talk to anybody, collecting poison and mushrooms and stuff, you know. Poisonous mushrooms and shit. You know, normal shit. So she drinks the potion and then she falls asleep, you know, Sleeping Beauty style, whatever. and Akko has to go into Susie's mind to try to wake her up. And the show had one of my favorite visual jokes of all time. Okay, so Lotte had to do a spell to put Akko to sleep, and the visual representation of the spell was a baseball bat knocking her the fuck out. Shit was hilarious the first time I saw it, like, actually really funny. I really like that a lot. But, let me think. But the whole thing is, like, there's the whole, like, point of the episode is, like, there's sides of your personality that you just don't let people see often. Sometimes it's good to let those thoughts out, but sometimes it's not as good to let them out. Like, everyone has bad thoughts from time to time. Like, say you're on an airplane and a baby's crying, and you think to yourself, what if I just shove that baby into the overhead carrier? If I can just shove that baby in the overhead carrier, I wouldn't have to listen to it ever again. Look, it's okay to think that. You just don't act on it, and that you're still a good person, right? Seriously, that's the difference between a serial killer and just a normal person. Everyone has those weird impulses. Just don't act on them. Sorry for sorry for the morality lesson. I just don't believe that you should just really believe in that cause. But anyway, Oh, that looks super weird on the capture. But anyway, they wake up, blah blah blah. Crisis reverted. Who cares? The Love Bee episode, everyone's favorite episode, including mine. That is such a good episode. Basically, the purpose of the episode is Susie orders a bee that whenever they sting people, they fall in love with the first person that they see. So of course hijinks ensue. So they crash a party held by one of the richest people in the country, because why not? It's a nobleman. I can't remember their last name, but like I remember his son's name, Andrew, because Andrew is a full-on 3-course meal. Like no homo though, but he's not a dime. He's a whole 20. Like, dude, seriously though, no homo, but like Andrew, you know. But anyway, the bee stings Andrew, and he falls in love with Akko, obviously, because why not? And then the bee just continues to sting people, and like 4 people fall in love with Lotte. I mean, same. I wasn't even so lumpy. But anyway, and then eventually Diana also falls in love with Akko, which I ship it. I do ship it. It's a good ship. It's an amazing ship. I do love that ship a lot. But anyway, no wait, hold on, real quick. Here's a real quick tangent. If you've seen the show and you really like the show, watch this video called "Is Diana Gay or European?" I love it. It's so well edited. It's super good. You are so gay, you make parfait, you play me one back, how about right? I'm straight, you were not yesterday. So good. But, the fuck happened? But yeah, all that shit. But we get backstory for Andrew, and apparently he's really good at the piano, and he plays Flight of the Bumblebee. And if you've played Tetris at all, well, Tetris 99 specifically, you know that Flight of the Bumblebee is basically incorporated into like the soundtrack, as like the what's it called? The music, the intense music that gives you anxiety whenever you're at less than 50 people. I can't remember what exactly they call it, but I was called the anxiety-inducing music that isn't the Sonic Drowning. In fact, whoever made the Sonic Drowning music and the Tetris 99 music, you deserve a medal for making me very scared. And then you don't find any water because you're standing over the water bubble and it can't come out. Look, I've been playing too much of either of those games. Also, anybody want to come up to me in BB Tag? Anybody want to play me in BB Tag? I swear to God, hit me up on Twitter. I have my DMs reserved for everybody. You can come and talk to me on Twitter. Just on my DMs. It's in the description. If you want to play BB Tag with me, I've been playing a lot of BB Tag recently. I recently changed up my whole team. I dropped GA for you. And I'm still playing Ruby. These characters are too good. Anyone wants to play me in BB Tag, come up. I will wreck your shit. But anyway, fuck, what happened? Okay, so they catch the Love Bee. They catch the Love Bee. Blah blah blah. Moving on. Season 2. Okay, this is the season that a new character gets introduced. Croy. I don't remember her last name, okay. I don't remember her last name, okay. But Croy's voice actress, beautiful. But all villains have good voice acting in both English and Japanese. I mean, look at Cell, look at Frieza. I mean, every time I do a villain voice, I fucking kill it. I mean, but that's just me. Also, I put out an audition recently. I may or may not be getting the part in a game. I don't know. I could not. I don't know. Okay. Croy was Croy went to school with Chariot. She was her quote unquote senpai. Okay. Also, I'll explain senpai real quick. Senpai is an upperclassman in Japanese. That is all it means. Well, upperclassmen, people with higher rank, people who've been working longer than at a place that you have. Yeah, people who just have like a higher rank in something than you. You get it. But yeah, she was her upperclassman, and they were good friends, close friends, and also she's evil. Croy's evil. Yeah, she's mentally unstable because she's super jealous of Chariot. Super jealous. Because what had happened was Chariot had gotten the shiny rod, which was supposed to be used for world-altering magic, and now she's super bitter that she didn't get it, and she's just like, why couldn't it have been me? And now she's just like, if I can't have it naturally, I'll have to force it, and so she's using her magic and technology together. Well, in a way that I didn't talk about Constance Emile von Alt. Hold on, what was her name? Constance something or other. Fuck. Hold on. Where's my iPad? Okay. Shit. Sorry if I tap my mic. Motherfucker. Constance full name LWA. Little Witch Academia is my favorite anime of all time. I have to reinstate that every 30 minutes because people often forget. Okay. Her name is Constance Emile von Braunschweig Altersberger. Yeah, that's my third time ever saying that correctly. Constance Emile von Braunschweig Altersberger is like the love child between magic and technology, but like in a healthy way. Unlike Croy, who's like, we must further the strength of magic with technology. Which, yes, but she's doing it in a way that's like, we should take negative energy and turn it into magic. Also, I didn't talk about all of Red Team. Amanda, delinquent, best girl, okay? Best girl, by the way. I love Amanda so much. Red hair. She's also Irish. Come on. She's Irish, she's a rebel. She probably listens to Rage Against the Machine. I should have said the Gorillaz. Everybody listens to Gorillaz. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. Enough for all my future is coming on, coming on my future. Okay, I hate to go on tangents like that because I start jamming, I can't stop. But Amanda's really good. I love Amanda. And then there's Jasminka. Jasminka, the last name I can't remember. Jasminka is amazing. Well, actually, Amanda's Irish American. I forgot to mention she's Irish American, which explains why she's an asshole. Nah, okay. But basically, the whole thing with Jasminka is that she likes to eat a lot, which. More power to you, little miss. I also agree with the fact that food is delicious. If you don't think food is delicious, you can not talk to me. I was gonna say something worse, like you can go die in a hole, or like you can go. No, I was gonna say go kill yourself. Like that's too much, 1,000 times too much for a joke. But anyway, okay, basically Croy's whole plot is like she's trying to take emotions and turn them into magic power, because the witches are running out of magic, probably because people believe in them less. Because people don't believe in magic. Well, they still believe in magic, they just don't believe that magic can do as much anymore. After the golden age of magic, everything just kind of went down, and yeah. But over on the non-magical side, a lot of people are fretting over like the results of a soccer game. Like they're having minds saying no goal, no goal, no goal, and Croy is just nom, just like feeding off of that energy. And she also creates this app where it's like supposed to reduce stress, and the more people play, the more it adds to like the whole like big thing. The Noir Fuel Spirit, I think was the name. And yeah, that shit happened. But now that we're in season 2, and I haven't talked about Diana a lot because I don't really care for Diana until all of her character development, which happened over the course of 2 episodes. But in this episode, Diana is about to go back to her house, because apparently there's this whole thing where it's like Cavendish must take the head of the house at this time during this year at this blah 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 or whatever. So she goes back home, and she's like, "Did you really have to leave now? Can't you just wait until you graduate?" And Diana's just like, "Akko, you don't know anything about this," and she leaves, of course. So Akko, because she doesn't know how to fly a broom, has to hitchhike her way up to what's her name's house, to Diana's house. And who else would she meet other than Andrew? Yeah. Whenever I first watched this in my freshman year, 2 years ago, I was like, ooh, before I realized that the gay ship was better. The Yuri ship was better. Oh, also, I get to explain. I can't believe I get to explain this concept now. Strap yourselves down for this one. Yuri is basically like the Japanese version of lesbian. I think it's the Japanese word for lesbian. I'm not sure, but I think it just means like girls love or something. But at least it means girls love, I think. And it's what I use to describe this show. But there's the show called Yuri on Ice. When it's not Yuri, it's indeed Yaoi. There should be a show called Yaoi on Ice, but it's Yuri. That'd be hot. But anyway. Oh god. I meant to say that it'd be heat. But then hot came out. But anyway. No, Yaoi on fire, and they're I don't know, fire dancers or something. Actually, I've watched that. What am I talking about? I'll totally watch that. Coming to you next Pride Month. I would 100% vibe with that. But anyway, apparently Andrew's trying to get to their house because they were summoned there, because his dad was summoned there, and they went to go see what they wanted. The Cavendish house is currently falling apart after Diana's mother died whenever she was really young. Ooh. And what's it called? What happened? Ask myself what happened, like I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here because they pack so much up. They pack so much into like a 25, 24 episode series, but like in a good way. Like they were able to pack in so much. But ooh, I just hit the 40-minute mark. This is gonna be my longest review cast ever. But whenever they get there, Diana's like, "Hey, Akko, how did you get here? We didn't call for you." And it's like, whatever, you can stay here because blah blah blah. So they spend the night. Akko gets all dressed up, and apparently she doesn't have any table manners. which seems weird because Japanese people are very polite, or so I've heard. I wouldn't know. Ooh, also a little bit of trivia on Japanese people that I learned. Apparently, it's polite to slurp out your food in Japan because it shows how good that their food is, which I do believe in that. I mean, I slurp ramen, but that's also because ramen is delicious. It's because ramen is delicious, but ramen is also like a good like slurping food. But anyway, after I got that little weeb moment because I am a weeaboo. Okay, the reason why they're there is because Ako's aunt and cousins are trying to get them to buy some of their family artifacts, and Diana's like, you shouldn't just sell some of the stuff of our family's heritage just like that. And then Diana's aunt, who's a prick by the way, is like, what do you know? You're not even you have nothing to do with this. You wouldn't even fucking know, you dumbass. And then Diana's like, I came back here so that I could become the head of the house, and so she's going to do the thing now, and her aunt was like, I'm gonna put a stop to this immediately. So she went and tried to go and like stop her from being able to complete the shit. And Ako and Andrew were having a conversation around where Diana's aunt came back talking to her daughters and stuff, and she's like, she'll never be the head of the house at this rate. Thank God I was able to stop her because I'm evil and the main character is standing right there. whatever she said. And then, so Ako, being all headstrong as she is, she was like, I need to go save her. And so she goes into the what's it called? The ceremony chamber. That's it. That's what I'm gonna call it. The ceremony chamber. It's like, oh no, Diana! And does like a spell or something. And whatever. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention, over the course of like the whole series, Ako got really good at transformation magic, which I really like that progression. At first she couldn't even muster to do like a simple thing, I don't know, I don't remember specifically. She couldn't manage to do simple things, but now she can dip in and out of transformations and shit. It's so cool. But she saves Diana, and she got herself knocked out, and Diana waits around for Ako to come around, and by the time that Ako does come around, it's already kind of too late to save her, to like do the thing, to become head of the house. But Ako decides to try and get her to the place, and my throat's starting to hurt. I haven't talked this long in a while. And what happened? Right. What happened? Sorry, I just remember that one bit of that Dr. Doyle video where it was like, almost got a dramatic finish in ranks, but he almost got a dramatic finish in ranks, but just because he had the Yamcha assist out, he couldn't do it. It hurts so much. But anyway. But also, the aunt is trying to stop him again, and the aunt ends up getting, the aunt and her daughters end up getting caught in the place and getting caught up in something, and Diana saves them because why would she not? And she ends up not making it. She ends up not making it in time. So, yeah, they were getting turned into trees. Is what happened. What happened to them? But they're good now, I think. But they are assholes. So do I really care? Doesn't sound like I do. But anyway, that's the end of the episode. Now she's less of an asshole. Now she has character development, and now she's not as snarky as she used to be. Also, apparently Diana isn't a prodigy. She just worked hard. She just works hard, plays hard. But anyway, now on to Chariot and Croy's backstory. Okay, after the shiny rod happened, and apparently Chariot's out here pulling off tiny little performances for people. Like, yes, smile, la 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 la, happy noises. And then some big shot producers like, hey kid, what do you want? Would you like to have your own like stage show and do magic tricks for tons of people? And of course they take it. Why would they not? Now Chariot's out here. Penn and Teller style. And Penn and Teller style. And now fucking what happened? Christ, why can't I remember shit? Then after a while, her act starts to get kind of bland, and then Croy comes up with this plan like, how about this? Dream fuel spirit. And then they use that once, and that just so happened to be the night that both Akko and Diana went. And apparently, what it does, it takes their ability to do magic, to perform magic very well, their potential to do magic, and that is why Diana and Akko couldn't do magic whenever they were first starting out. And whenever Chariot found that out, she was just like, "What? I don't want to do that anymore." And so she stopped. Of course. And Croy's like, "You don't even understand what you're doing." Okay, and then the next show, because everyone really wanted to get into that, that action after that one banger of a show, she was back on her normal bullshit, and then everyone was like, "Do the shit you did last time," and she refused to do that. And then what had happened was, she pulled a note, Orphe, out in Fractore, shiny arc, and shot it at the moon, and now the moon has a little like star shape in it, like, well, not like normal stars, like what's it called? What's the name of the thing? Like Studio Trigger stars, where it's like 4 points and blah, you get it. But like one of those. The trigger sparkles, what I call them. But Croy's immediately like, I had to erase all of their memories, and then and then that happens. Okay. So and then Chariot kind of went into hiding, and now she's Ursula. Who cares? And now Croy, being evil now because red flags, is now absorbing all the negative energy from people, and is being evil. How evil people do evil stuff. Persona 5. It's funny. But Flyer than not back at 900%. Okay. But so it's the finale of the series, and apparently Akko was there to find out that Ursula is actually Chariot, and Chariot is the reason why she can't do magic. And being super dramatic, she runs off crying like a little bitch. Nah, I'm sorry. Runs off crying, and it's like because that shit. And Diana feels for her, and she also very much like Shiny Chariot, and what the hell am I thinking of? And then they're good, and then also the guy at the I forgot to mention, there's a guy at like a magical shop cafe thingy that's like voiced by Kyle Haybear. Kyle Hebert of Dragon Ball Super fame, of Dragon Ball Z fame. He's not only was he like the narrator, he's also the fucking what's it called? He's also Gohan, my favorite character. He's also adult Gohan, my favorite character in Dragon Ball. Well, Gohan, my favorite character, but adult Gohan is the one that I know the most about. But anyway, yeah. Fuck. But anyway, it was very cold because it was probably December or something, and he's the goat. He's the goat. He gave him hot chocolate on the house. Who says he called it? Give him hot chocolate on the house, and then apparently Croy decided to be a little bitch and was going directly for the world altering magic. She was going to break the seal on the world altering magic, and then she did do that. She finally got there. It was like, excuse me. She finally got there. She opened it up and like, there's just a stick. And it's like, huh, I guess simple is better, I guess. Simple is better, I guess. And, what happened? Fuck, I can't remember shit now. And, Christ. The AC just turned on too. Probably hear that. But whatever. But she grabs the wand and she tries to do something with it. It's like, what? It's just like bubbles and shit, you know? She's like, this can't be the world altering magic. And then Akko actually unlocks it, and then she asks, and then what's her name? Croy had like a nervous breakdown or whatever. It's like, I was supposed to be the one to get the whatever it was called. I can't remember. The Arctic Solish, I think it was. The Arctic Solish or the Shiny Rod. Not her, not Cherry. It should have been me. And then the monster she had been controlling had like it went crazy or whatever. The monster or whatever, the monster made of cubes or whatever that I talked about at the beginning, which has been a long time. It's almost an hour-long video. She was controlling that, and it was feeding off everyone's energy, and it just went off. It just went crazy, and apparently it turned into a missile and was going to do something. And Akko had just unlocked the world altering magic for herself, like actually unlocked it. She combined it with the shiny rod, which apparently you have to do that for it to work, which makes sense because that's the only way to unlock it. She red teamed and Diana. She green team and Diana. I mean, decided to go off and try and stop that missile. Well, all the while, everyone is watching in horror of the missile trying to a missile flying through the sky. And the people on like the non-magical end are like, we need to shoot that thing out of the sky, and then they shoot it, and oh shit, all the bullets miss, sir. And then the witches, the new 9 witches, that might be a name on Twitter. The newest witch, the 9th witch, the 9th new witch is what it might be. But right now it's Peter Slayer, Black Lives Matter, because they totally. They see the witches on the screen, and they're like, God damn it, they shouldn't be getting involved. And then Andy's like, let them do what they need to do. And then the Prime Minister's like, yes, just let them do what they need to do. I believe in the witches. And then apparently that helps, because believing in yourself is your magic or whatever. Missile, but please believe in these witches, because believing yourself is your magic, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they all put in a huge effort towards stopping it, and specifically, like, Akko, because Akko's the main character, does a whole lot of stuff, like, she does a whole lot of it's fun and stuff. Trying to get the machine to not do that. And then eventually, she and Diana do a joint shiny arc, which if you see my Little Rich Academia Vine video at the end, I referenced that with the This Bitch Empty Vine. Shit. No, I don't want to watch anime right now. Shush. My iPad. Sorry, I had to set alarms because I have poor time management. And I should totally get better at that. But like, they do like a whole like shiny arc, where it's like shiny arc. Ooh, actually, that I don't think I did that on that yell. But they stop the missile and explodes in a cloud of happy, and they're good. They save the town. Hooray! Hooray! I can't whistle that well. I can't celebratory whistle that well. Okay, it definitely doesn't work when I do two fingers. But anyway, that's the end of the series. It's a beautiful series, absolutely amazing. Oh, I forgot to mention, right as the series ended, Akko was trying to fly her broom because for the whole series she could not ride a broom at all. And suddenly, at the end of the series, she finally flies her broom, and it was like, whoa! Even Constance was mute. She didn't say anything the whole series. This was her only line. She was like, wow, she's flying. And that is where we end the series off on such a happy note. I absolutely love this series so much. This is my favorite anime of all time. This is so good. I love it so much. And I'm going to be, because I've been backlogged for a little bit, I'm going to finally be like watching and reviewing other shit now. So be on the lookout for that. The next one is definitely going to be Toradora, and the one after that may either be an anime that I liked, that I watched whenever I was 12, or an anime that I don't remember a lot about that I watched when I was 12. But either way, it's happening, and after that, it's going to be Blind Ass no matter what. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, comment down below what is your favorite anime and what other anime you'd like me to watch. Also check out my Twitter down below and tweet at me the #AnimeReviewCast with your suggestion of what you want me to review next. But anyway, guys, also if you want to play BB Tag with me, run it up, bitch. Hit me up on Twitter. I will. If you want to challenge me, you're probably better at BB Tag than I am. But like, I got pretty good recently. But anyway, guys, stay frosty, stay chill, and I'll see you later.